I need your attention. Okay. We graduated with a class of 1,000 people. They're all dead. We're the only ones left. It's a shame. But there was a plague. And you had the right genetic code. Are there any physicians in the room? So thanks for coming to this humble 40th reunion. And it's actually, it's been fun. Lisa, where's Lisa? Lisa, Johnny, come on up here. Come on, honey. Come on. Lisa, John, and I started with a thought back in January and said, it's the 40th reunion year, we probably should try and do something. Whatever you do, don't listen to that urge. It's a giant pain in the ass to do these things. But I'm happy that at least we've got, I don't know, 35, 40 of us to come. That's a very good thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm very happy you're all here. I'm very happy you're alive. It's a good thing that we've come together, and I think we should do this more often. And I think that one of the things we want to do before you go tonight is make sure we get your email addresses and so forth, because as I've learned, not everybody's on Facebook. But it's a good thing. I'm happy you're here. It's a good thing to see all your faces. And it's been a long, long, long time since we were 18-year-olds. And it's we've had a lot of joys and sorrows in that time, whether it's our children, our family, whatever. But it's been a great 40 years, and it's good to see you. And thanks for making the trip. And I know that a lot has happened for all of us in different ways. I had a chance to learn tonight that a couple of my classmates, Bobby and Jim, had served in the 82nd Airborne, and thank you boys for doing that. God bless you for doing that. God knows you can't do it for the money, man. And that's a beautiful thing. Thanks, guys. So anyway, anybody that wants to take this mic and sum their life the last 40 years up in like 140 characters can do it. But thank you for coming, and I'm glad you're here, and let's get more of us the next time. But thanks for all who have come. God bless you.
We are going to try to have a group picture. We'll just take like 100 pictures and do them all together. No, that's okay. We do want to get a group picture. When we first thought about this, first of all, God bless you, Chris, wherever you are. There you are, Chris. He's, some people don't change. Chris, Mr. White Shoes, wide receiver, never got his uniform dirty.
So true.
So true.
So true.
It's so true. No, Chris is a great guy, and he doesn't change. He's always had a great faith, and he's just a wonderful man. And married for how many years?
35.
Wow. And how many Chris, thank you, Sue, for keeping him out of jail. Okay? I really appreciate it. Part of what we wanted to do tonight, and we only got, 40 people out of 967, but they are the best people, right, Diane? They're the best, okay, the best people. And, we figured we could build from this, and if I look around this room, I wish I knew then what I know now about my life, and it'd be a lot different. I think we all know that, but the quality of the people here, Mr. Lanning, I look at you, God, John Lanning, there's only one John Lanning this morning. Come on. He's a wonderful guy, and I look at memories for everybody. We went to Florida. It was like an epic trip with Robin Rucker. It was just insane. It was great. And you've got a beautiful. Hi Danielle. Hi Danielle. How are you? Your daddy played football. Yeah, he was a great guy. He was real tough.
Daddy only played football when we practiced during the week because John couldn't practice.
Oh, yeah,
you remember that? Johnny Thursday. And then he would play and I would celebrate.
But, look around at every one of you, there's a memory that I have. And, Billy, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to remember the whole thing.
I see. It's fun, right? But, and Robin, it's wonderful to see him, and I'm going to single everybody out, but you know, to see somebody like Robin after all these years and know what he's done, it's wonderful. And I just hope that everybody gets a chance to go around, and, you know, in McCluskey, I mean, I haven't seen John McCluskey in the meeting since senior week. And I think I stayed.
Don't say any more than that. Just leave it.
Yeah, I think I stayed with you, right?
We did.
Did I see you that day?
Yeah, not much.
Yeah. And the last thing I can say is that a great friend of mine, Lisa, is here, and we have had a very interesting life together. Cheers to that. So, you know, that's all I'm going to say. So, who would like to mic now? Nobody? Why? All right. I'll tell you what, Diane.
Okay, well, I'll channel my dad. Since one of my biggest memories, and it might have not have been high school, but it was my parents making me rehearse the Gettysburg Address contest until 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, the good news is, I won. The bad news is, I hated them and swore I would never do anything remotely related to public speaking, performing, or anything else. That was it. But somehow I worked my way into a position where I've done a fair amount of this. So thanks, Dad, and thank you. He helped me through high school. Thank all of you for helping me through high school in different ways. It was not really my favorite time of my life, I must admit. But the people were the best. They were the best. And reflecting back, I was driving over, I'm going like, so many OMG moments. So we didn't even know what that meant back then, but that's the way it felt. So anyway, it's a delight to see so many of you here. I'm delighted to connect again. And isn't it cool to be at this point in our lives with the wisdom that we have? And you were all a part of it. You were all a part of my story. So thank you for being a part of my story then, and a new story that we're creating now. So thank you all. Come on.
This is a pretty amazing evening. First of all, I'm going to give a plug for dumping a big pile of acorns over there, which are actually for the taking. So please take them away. It's an amazing piece, time capsule of history from 1972 and 1973. When we were talking about the smoking area in the high school, we were talking about whether we should vote for Nixon or McGovern. For some people were actually getting the right to vote. It was very new to be able to vote when you were 18 in 1972 or 73. You can see what we were eating on a particular Thursday because the menu is there. You can see the jokes that Larry Paulson was writing as Colonel Acorn. You can see the different appearances of Colonel Acorn that Kevin Thompson was drawing. First as a German colonel, and then as Richard Nixon. My daughter is actually a senior in high school this year. So I've been thinking about the idea of being a senior in high school. And I was actually walking with her this morning to have a coffee and bagel. And I was saying, you know, my experience as a senior in high school and going to graduation was that it was just kind of like something you did and you need to get out of the way because you were so busy and there were other people you wanted to see and things to get done. And I didn't appreciate then what I now do as a parent with the passage of time, that seeing a graduation of a child, and many of you I know have seen many children graduate from many schools, is more about all the things we've survived, all the people who aren't with us, all the things we went through. Marriages, partners lost, illnesses, grandparents lost, all the things that have happened, and yet you're there to survive, to have pride, to see the child graduate from high school. And I think back about what our parents must have thought when we were graduating 40 years ago, and what they did for us, and what our teachers did for us. I don't want to go through each of them, but I think that each of us can think of a coach or a teacher who changed our lives. And seeing all of you today sort of reminds me of those teachers, reminds me of those coaches, it reminds me of the great thing and the things that were anxiety producing. when you were a senior in high school. It's just really great to see all of you. I wish there were more of you, but it's wonderful to see all of you. And thanks for letting me talk for whatever. Somebody else should say something. Prove this. With us.
Right here. Yeah.
Hello there, I'm Mickey McLaughlin. And we were supposed to have this down at the shore. That's where I live. So I can't believe I came all the way up here to Aronimink, which is a great place to play golf. But I am enjoying this. I had some time this summer with some of these people, and I had a wonderful time. And to see everybody again, this is amazing. We should get about 500 or 600 people here at Aronimink, Chris Feeney, and these guys. But listen, I'm glad I came up here for 2.5 hours, but I was really looking forward to 15 minutes to my house, at the boathouse. I mean, for me that would have been perfect. But no, they changed the venue last week, and they said it was in Aronimink. I said, no way. I'm not going to Aronimink on a Saturday night. What are you, crazy? Thank you. I just enjoy this. We should get a group picture though, because I want to go home.